main source of income out here?
I'm a working girl.
Would you say that's a dangerous occupation?
Yes, very, very dangerous.
But out here on the stroll, I've been out here for about 10 years. And he would take me into the room and make me get stripped naked and stare at me and stuff. And then a lot of times I would wake up and he'll be on top of me, holding my mouth, telling me to be quiet.
My grandmother, my mom, my dad, everybody in my family has gotten up. On Christmas, I almost got killed. The guy drug me into the woods. My name is Jules. I'm 30 years old, and I'm from Southwest Baltimore. I've been doing addiction for about like 10 years. I've been homeless. I've been on my own since I was 15. Been through a lot. I can't say I survived out here. I mean, I've been homeless. I've been hurt. I've been almost killed, honestly. Y'all got any questions?
So what's your main source of income out here?
I'm a working girl.
Would you say that's a dangerous occupation?
Yes, very, very dangerous. Very dangerous.
Have you been through anything lately, like life or death?
Yeah, just on Christmas, I almost got killed. The guy drug me into the woods and almost killed me. Tried to me, but I got away. It actually opened my eyes. It actually really opened my eyes to not wanting to do this no more and trying to get my life together, working on it.
How long would you say you've been working the streets?
About 10 years. Constantly, not on and off, constantly, 10 years.
Yeah, what made you get into this lifestyle?
Being on my own, I had to survive.
Would you say it's survival of the fittest out here?
Pretty much. You can say that, pretty much.
Would you say every day you have to be in fight or flight mode?
Yeah. Yeah, I wake up every day wondering what I'm gonna do, how I'm gonna get it.
What age did you get wrapped up into addiction?
21.
Who introduced you?
My first children's father. I had got pregnant, and I had got pregnant at 18 and had my daughter by 19. I had to have a C-section, so they had gave me Percocets and stuff, and I ate about 30 Percocets, and by the time they were done, I had a habit, and my baby's father sat there and said, well, dope is cheaper, so if I couldn't beat him, I could join him, and I started shutting up. I've been 11 years clean off up. I was working down the block. That had a little bit to do with it. And ever since, I've just been ripping and running, pretty much.
Describe the feeling the first time you used.
I was pretty much like floating, high as I can be, floating. Didn't know what day it was. Didn't even know what time it was. I was just getting back to back.
Did you get sick?
Not right away. Not right away. It took about 2 weeks before I got sick, before I started getting ill. When I first got that first ill, it made me feel like there was stuff crawling on my body. Like, I couldn't bear the pain. Like, I had to figure out any type of way to fix that pain. So I kept doing it.
Did you instantly go back to it the next day?
Yeah. Yeah, right away.
So how was it for you, transitioning to, going on the block to cop? How did that make you feel?
I mean, I didn't really have a feeling. I just was trying to get well, and trying to feel better. That's my main thing. When I'm ill, I just want to feel better. Pretty much. I don't really think about the feeling. I just want to feel better.
Was the feeling different from then to now?
I guess you'd say it's easier. It's way easier than it was because of the simple fact that it's not heroin anymore. It's fentanyl. So when it was heroin, when the pills were $10, it was more in depth. Like it's more pain. Now it's just like I'm ill when I get ill. I'm ill, but now it's easier. I guess I could say, kinda. But it's not as painful as it was when because I smoke it. So.
Growing up, did you ever say that'll never be me?
Yeah. Multiple times, yeah. I did say that. I thought I'd never get high because all my family gotten high. My grandmother, my mom, my dad, everybody in my family has gotten high. So I said it's not gonna be me. 15 years later, standing here, I get high. So I can't say I did say that.
Did you lose any friends to overdoses?
Yeah, I've actually lost 13 people within a month from overdoses, just recently.
How does that make you feel?
I mean, upset, making me look at myself like I could be next, and I'm working on trying to get into a program or do something because I don't want to be the next one to overdoses and people putting RIP over my name.
Did you overdose out here?
Nope. I've never overdosed. I can say that proudly. I've never overdosed.
Did you save anyone?
Yeah, I've saved multiple people. Unfortunately, I have.
Do you have any clean time?
Yeah, I did 6 months in a women and children's program. I did 6 months. I was 6 months clean, but I haven't been clean since then.
You think rehab is a good tool for you?
It could be. It could be. I personally never went over a year, but it could be. Hopefully one day I will do it.
What do you think it'll take for you to stop and change your life?
Me almost facing death. Honestly.
And do you have any kids?
Yeah, I have 3 kids, 2 girls and a boy.
What was the last time you seen them?
A couple months ago, I try to stay in their life. They don't know I get high, so I want to keep it like that. So I just, when I'm trying to do my best, I go see them. But when I'm at my lowest, I try to stay away from them.
What does a clean life look like for you?
Honestly, it's been so long, I don't know. It's been so long, I don't even remember. I couldn't even tell you. That's how long I've been getting high.
If you weren't getting high, what would that look like for you?
Me with my kids, not around here, probably in a different state.
Do you think addicts face a lot of, criticism?
Yeah, we get judged a lot because of stereotypes, and just a lot of people are judgmental. I can't say yeah.
Would you say that your addiction made you burn bridges with people that you're close to?
Some of them, yeah. Yeah, I can.
You go into some of the stereotypes that you heard?
The Adddict steal. The main thing is that, like, they say a lot of addicts steal. They're thieves. That's the main thing. Like, or rip people off. Just basically it. They steal.
What keeps you outside, even after almost being killed? Like, is there anywhere you could go? What keeps you outside, still out here after something like that happens?
My addiction, because I don't have no other income, so I have to do what I have to do to get well. I don't like it, but this is basically my only choice until I get clean. I really don't have no other choice or no other income at the moment. So even though that did happen to me, I still have to come out here and face, once again, a threatening, life-threatening situations.
How old are your kids?
11, 8, and 7.
How long do you think before they realize that you get high, and how would that make you feel?
It'd be upsetting. It'd be upsetting because that means that I let them down, and that I didn't live up to my mother position that I'm supposed to as a mother. But they're right now, they're good, and they're in a good home. So that's the only thing that's basically holding me to where I'm at right now, because I know they're okay, and I know they're safe, and I know they have a good life. So that's the only reason why I'm still getting high and haven't got clean. I'm kind of scared to get clean because I don't know how I would cope with my sober life. I don't know. I've been getting high so long. I don't know how it feels to be sober. I don't. And I don't know how I would feel, like, the reality of it, of how to cope with it without drugs, because I've been getting high so long and I numb it with drugs. So I'm scared too.
Where do you see yourself a year from now?
Hopefully not getting high somewhere in south, somewhere. I want to move to Tennessee, so hopefully somewhere clean and sober.
So do you think you have to change your location, to get clean?
I gotta change my mindset. I gotta change my people, places, things, and my mindset. If I don't change my mindset, then I'm not changing. Then it's not gonna change nothing. It's gonna keep going the same way.
What advice could you give the younger generation that might want to step out here and use?
Don't do it. Just say no. Go the other way. Don't even smoke weed. That'll lead you to where I'm at right now. Just try to do your best and just not do it. Cause it's not somewhere you want to be at all. I'm 30 years old and I've been getting high for 10 years. It's not a life you want. It's not.
What advice could you give to people that say, oh, that'll never be me?
Yeah, don't ever think that. Because I said the same thing and look where I'm standing. In the same predicament, in the same situation my parent was in. So don't ever think it could be you, because it's a possibility it could be you.
A message for your kids?
I love y'all. Just don't do what I've done.
My name is Jasmine. I'm 33 years old. I'm originally from Park Heights. And I'm basically using heroin. That's boy and girl. Well, I've been out here on the stroll, prostituting, for about 8 years. I started getting high probably about maybe 10 years ago, being stupid, wanting to try to smoke crack. At first I started smoking, like doing my and shit on the low, like hiding from my baby father. And he didn't know with my kids and shit. And then it started getting worse with tramadol. And then one day I was with my homegirl. I used to have my kids. I used to go with her to my little group and shit. And I went with her. She would always smoke. And she would go in our house and she would hide in the room. And I wanted to try it so bad. And the first day I did it, I ain't feel nothing. And I ain't do it no more. Then I moved up on Poplar Grove, and it was this lady I called my aunt, and she was doing dope, and she was banging. And so I kept on saying, I want to try. And she had banged me. So I had my daughter with me. It was my first time trying her. And she had hit me. I passed out, I was dead. I woke up to her standing over top of me, and my baby in the car seat crying. And I wish I never did it, really. It's the worst day of my life, and dope is a fucking headache because you can't live without it. It's terrible, and I hate coming out here on the stroll. These motherfuckers out here, fucking cops. It's crazy. There's a lot of crazy shit. And most of the times I try to run on people. I had a good life. I really had to get high, for real. But I feel like I was destined because my mom, she passed in 98 from the same shit. She got murdered in 98. I ain't know her, and I did the same damn shit she did. I had 6 kids, 5 girls, 1 boy. I ain't seen my oldest daughter since she was 9. She 15 now. It's crazy. And my youngest daughter is 4. I had her on a stroll 4 years ago. On Girls and Stroll, on the sidewalk. In a day car.
What sparked that curiosity?
Just wanting the feeling or to know what it felt like because I seen her doing it, and just wanting to just get out of my mind thoughts, shit I be going through because I was younger and I was getting raped by my brother and beat to death by my grandmother, and it was just miserable and I ain't have no life, and it just put me in that mindset of just wanting to blank out, and that's how I feel when I get high and shit. I don't have no thought. Keep me in a space I don't like thinking at all.
So you think because by you using it helps you to mask your childhood trauma?
Yeah, it did.
Where's your brother currently now?
The one that was raping me, he's locked up now. And his kids. He had babies by, the story is like he got, how it started was when we was like, my grandmother actually ended up, like my mother passed in 98, but my mother was using, so she was giving me the people. When my mother passed, that was my grandmother's only daughter. She got me at 6. So when I started staying with my grandmother, my brothers would watch me when my grandmother left. And he would do little stuff like we would play kids, and then he would say, if I did certain things, like, I might have been loud, and he would take me into the room and make me get stripped naked and stare at me and stuff. And then a lot of times I would wake up and he'll be on top of me, holding my mouth, telling me to be quiet. Then my baby sister, she finally came and he started doing it with my sister. So I had to keep my sister with me every day so he wouldn't mess with her. And it was just miserable. So, and now he's currently locked up for rape his baby's mother's oldest daughter. He got locked up recently. So he's sick. He a sick man. I hate him.
How old were you when this happened?
About 9.
How old was he?
Maybe like 15.
And did you start using and end up out here? Can you go into the story of that?
Started using, this is 25, right? Maybe 2008. And I was out here, I started like when I was running away from home. I wasn't even getting high then. I was hungry and running away from home. And I didn't even have sex yet. And the motherfuckers would go to these guys and they would see me and I'd be riding. And I was young, acting like I was older than I was. And I'd be hungry and started getting in with them and going in the cars. But out here on the stroll, I've been out here for about 10 years. Doing the same stuck in the same cycle.
How were you when you first started selling yourself?
16. And I'm 33 now.
How did that make you feel, jumping in cars with people you don't know?
It makes me sick. I hate them. I feel like a lot of motherfuckers will ride past you and you're going to be hungry. But they rather just, make you do that kind of shit just to get a buck. It's crazy. I hate it. I really do. So I try to run out of the cars most of the time.
Do you think people are judgmental towards addicts?
Very, very judgmental. A lot of people around here, they and a lot of things I do when I be trying to clean up, you got a sign on this door to say no kids. But they something else. There's a lot of people real ignorant.
Do you ever do things out?
None. No.
So what do you think would have to happen for you to get free?
I have no clue. I guess just getting tired.
How many times have you OD'd?
Twice.
Have you lost any friends to overdoses?
A lot of friends I lost. I done seen a couple people pass too, ODing. When I used to live in a bando, a guy, he died right in the room next door, underneath a table. And they was gonna leave him and tell us to pull him down the carpet and leave him in the house. And I sat with him. That was the worst thing I saw, him being dead like that in that room. And nobody even did nothing new. He was dead the whole time. Who knows how long he was passed.
Are you seeing women and men coming out here?
Yeah, yes, sir, yeah. The longest I seen was this girl. She was about 13 years old out here. But yeah, it's getting worse.
Selling herself?
Yep, selling herself and using. Yeah.
Have you ever helped anyone out here from overdose?
Yes, most of the people out here I have. They probably gonna help me too. I done seen a lot of them every day. It's getting crazy. They sell you anything now. It's crazy.
What does a place like
I want to move out of the state. I don't know where yet, and probably get if I hope I can get like a big land and live somewhere and have all my kids, and just be free.
one message to your kids if they were watching right now, what would it be?
I love you guys. Happy birthday, Merry Christmas, and all other holidays, and I love you guys. The worst overdose was me. Well, I wasn't really overdosed, and I had a friend that I was with, and he didn't like me getting high, and he wanted to be a smart ass, and I was like a little like over the place, and he hit me with the Narcan, and I never got hit before, and it was the worst ever, and it was like my whole body was like, oh my God, it was weird. It was like spiders, and I can feel my skin, I can feel my heart pumping. I tried to jump out the window and all that, screaming for help. It was the worst feeling. I don't know what the hell. It was crazy. I would never, ever, ever want to get hit with Narcan again. That's it. That's it. I don't want that shit. That shit's crazy. It feels terrible. Oh, it's the worst feeling. It's like a bolt, like your heart rate pop out your chest.
It saved your life, right?
Yep.
So you wouldn't want it to save your life the next time?
No. 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 On a no jokes aside, sometimes I do wish I died. I don't want to sometimes come back alive.
Why's that?
Because it's miserable. I'm miserable. And I'm f***ing my life. For nothing.
Have you ever tried to at least get clean?
No.
So what do you think that's stopping you from getting clean?
My thoughts. And afraid.
What are you afraid of?
I don't know. I have no clue. And that's what keeps me getting high. The unknown. Not knowing if I'm going to make it, how I'm going to do it, what's going to happen.
So what do your family think about what you did?
I haven't even seen them. I've been gone. But I'm the only one using. So I know I talked to my brother and he was trying to get me to a program, but I really don't see him too much because I'm the only one using.
If you could give your family a message, what would it be?
Nothing for my family. I really don't rock with them too much. But my sister, and I love my sister. Love you, Khadijah. That's it.
Describe the feeling the first time you used.
It was awesome. It felt like I was on clouds, on pillows. And it was like a bolt of energy. I was happy. And my mind was just like slow because I think a lot. And I hear myself in my thoughts so much that it overwhelms me. So it was peaceful. It was good. I loved it.
Do you chase that same feeling
Yep.
every time?
All the time. That's why I get it, and I whack out sometimes and get out of the control. I'm getting a lot of shit with that shit around here, and it's dangerous. I did.
Did you go through withdrawals the very next day?
No. Yes, I did, but I didn't do it the next day when I first tried. I didn't even know that I was having withdrawals because I didn't know it happened. And so I had my baby with me, and I had the flu. And I walked to the lady house, and I'm like, oh, I was sick. And then she told me I was ill. And then she said, you gotta get dope. And then I went and got more dope, and she started hitting me again. And that carried on for a whole month of her hitting me going to the house and me banging. And her hit me, and then that's how I'm stuck in this thing.
So that was the very next day?
No, it was probably about a couple of days later.
How has the feeling changed from when you first started to now?
It's not fun no more. It's just me trying to stay well. It's not nothing fun about it. It's just headache. It's a headache. It's not good at all. It's not even worth it.
How did you feel about yourself after you used for the first time?
I am none. I really don't know. I was ashamed. I felt stupid for doing it.
How did you feel the first time you had to actually go in a neighborhood to cop?
Damn, I didn't think about that. I was embarrassed. I didn't even want nobody to see me. I had pat myself head down and walking fast, and I went out of the neighborhood where people know me. That's why I'm out here now, because I don't want people to know me to see me.
Did you get judged by the people you grew up with?
Yep. Looking at me like, damn, Jazz. And it's up.
Did you ever think growing up that that'll never be me?
I did. I didn't even think like this. I had so many other dreams of being a doctor.
And what happened to those dreams?
They left.
You had faith in yourself?
Yeah, I did. I know I'm going to get somewhere, because this is not me. I just got to get myself out of my brain and believe in better and believe in myself more than I think down on myself. I hope I just get the courage to pick myself up sooner or later before I go, if I don't die.
Do you think this is your end?
No.
What type of legacy do you want to leave behind?
I'm not sure yet. I'm not sure. Damn, that's a good thought. I'm going to think about that. Damn, I'm going to think about that one. Yeah. Hey, you got me thinking on that one. I'm going to journal and think on that. That's a good one. I haven't thought of that.
Where do you see yourself a year from now?
Maybe in a rehab. Clean. Starting something.
What advice could you give the younger generation that might want to step out here and use?
Just be yourself, because that's probably what will start you from trying to get your mind. Be yourself. And don't be afraid to say how you feel. And don't do shit. Don't do nothing. Don't get high. Don't do none of this shit. It's not cool. It's not fun. It's not nothing you missing. It's better things. It's better things to do to live, to have fun. You don't have to do drugs to have fun. There's other ways you can have and enjoy yourself. So don't do that.
Would you say the stuff out here now is worse than it was the first time you started using?
No, it's all the same to me.
You said you see yourself clean, hopefully in a year. How do you think the thoughts now are going to change by then? Like, why not get clean now and deal with the thoughts?
I have no clue. Okay, I'm not sure. Maybe, I don't know, man. See? I didn't think that far, but I don't know what my thoughts is. Hopefully, I'll be able to cope with it better. Do something different to ease my mind, maybe. Learn different ways to heal that help my brain.
You have a religious background?
No.
You believe in God at all?
Yes, I do.
You writing in your book, you mind sharing what you write about me?
This book that I got just now is Whatever You Ask Weekly Prayer Journal. And I just got it from my friend. She gives it to me because I like to read. So I haven't started nothing yet. And then this is the God Loves Her 365 devotions for woman by woman, all daily bread. And I literally just got this from my friend. And I was going to go home and read it and journal. But inside the journal, you can write different things. It has the prayers. Then you can write gratitudes, praise, and requests. It's a good book. I like it. And that's the kind of stuff I like to do. So that's why I was ready to go do.
One last message for the world that's watching, what would it be?
Peace out. I didn't love you guys, and I don't know. Don't judge me. I'm human just like you guys. So, I think they encourage more of us like we disgusting. Like they look down on us. So, and then they put you in this little box like we just outsiders. And then we don't have nobody to go to. We have nobody to go to or talk to but ourselves. Or we thieves, or we steal. Hide your shoes, hide your wives. All right, but okay. All right. Say, embracing solitude. After sending them home, he went up into the hills by himself to pray. Night fell while he was alone. And then it's telling you, everyone is in the house is gone for the entire weekend. How do those words make you feel? Do you consider who to call for a fun night or out, or reveal the thoughts of hours of interrupt quiet time to read, relax, and restore? Perhaps both ideas appeal to you. A little playtime and a little alone time. And that's it. I like that.
Where do you go to when you feel alone?
Reading and writing and coloring. That's my thing.